If you've been following Palantir in 2024, you already know, this stock has been on a historic run. Like, where's my yacht, kind of run. At its peak, Palantir's stock surged 625% from the start of 2024, leaving Wall Street analysts scrambling to revise their price targets. But then, CEO Alex Karp decided to shake things up by announcing plans to sell up to $1 billion in shares. What happened next? The stock took a hit. Some investors panicked. Others saw it as an opportunity. And now, Palantir is hovering around $89 after bottoming at around $85. So, is this just a bump in the road or the prelude to an even bigger surge, possibly to $570 per share? Let's break it all down. At the beginning of 2024, Palantir was already showing signs of massive growth. Revenue was climbing. AI adoption was exploding. Government contracts were rolling in like they were handing out free candy. Palantir's secret sauce: artificial intelligence and big data. Their software, particularly AIP, artificial intelligence platform, became the go-to for companies, governments, and even military operations looking to make sense of mind-boggling amounts of data. Case in point, the U.S. military uses Palantir's software to enhance battlefield decision-making. Fortune 500 companies rely on it to streamline supply chains and predict market trends. The healthcare industry taps into Palantir for drug development and patient analytics. Investors took notice. Hedge funds took notice. Even Jim Cramer couldn't help but talk about it on CNBC. Palantir became the stock to own. Then, out of nowhere, Alex Karp announced plans to sell up to $1 billion plus in shares. For a stock that was already ripping through the stratosphere, this news was like slamming the brakes on a Tesla going 150 miles per hour. Investors hate insider selling. Why? Because if the CEO himself is cashing out, does he think the stock is overvalued? Is the best growth behind us? Here's the truth: insiders always have more information than the rest of us. If they start dumping shares, investors assume something's wrong, like they know the party is about to end. If you're at a Vegas casino, and you see the dealer suddenly leave the table with all their chips, you might wonder if the game is rigged. That's how investors feel about insider selling. But, let's not jump to conclusions. Before we go full doomsday mode, let's take a deep breath. Insiders sell for all sorts of reasons. Maybe Alex Karp wants a new mansion. Not gonna lie, $1 billion can buy some sweet real estate. Maybe he's diversifying his wealth, never a bad move. Maybe he's funding another secret AI project that will change the world. The point is, just because a CEO sells stock doesn't mean the company is in trouble. Karp still holds millions of shares, meaning he has plenty of skin in the game. If he was truly bearish, he'd be dumping everything. So, let's not overreact. Following the Karp sell-off news, Palantir dipped, shook out some weak hands, and then bounced back into the green. That's what strong stocks do. They don't just die. Palantir found support at $85 and then bounced back up to $89. This is key because stocks that hold support levels are strong. It means buyers are stepping in. Nvidia just reported insane earnings, and AI stocks are benefiting. Palantir Tech is still in high demand. Basically, Palantir is holding firm even when faced with pullbacks. And if history is any guide, that's a bullish sign. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. But wait. Please support us by becoming a member of our channel. We highly appreciate. Alright, so let's get to the other part. Can Palantir actually hit $570 per share? Some people might call this a delusional moonshot, but here's why it's totally possible. Palantir is becoming the Google of AI. Palantir's software is so powerful that it's being integrated into governments, defense, healthcare, finance, you name it. If companies like Google and Microsoft can dominate search and cloud computing, then Palantir can dominate AI-driven data analytics. If that happens, a $1 trillion market cap is in sight. Government contracts equals recurring revenue. Governments love Palantir. The U.S. military relies on it. And these aren't one-time purchases, these are long-term contracts worth billions. U.S. Army using Palantir for defense AI. NATO partnering with Palantir for data analytics. FBI, DHS, CIA all have Palantir contracts. Government money doesn't dry up, especially when national security is involved. AI is just getting started. Nvidia just reported earth-shattering earnings because AI demand is off the charts. Palantir is riding this wave, too. Their AI software is nearly irreplaceable for businesses looking to stay competitive. And here's the best part, Palantir's AI is uniquely positioned to handle classified and sensitive data. That's a niche no other AI company dominates like Palantir does. Short-term volatility, long-term growth. Yes, Palantir has pullbacks. So does Tesla. So does Nvidia. That's normal. But the bigger picture? Palantir's revenue is growing. Palantir's profitability is improving. Palantir's AI dominance is increasing. If the company continues executing at this level, a $570 price target isn't as crazy as it sounds. Palantir has already shocked investors with its 625% run in 2024. Some people think the rally is over. Others think it's just getting started. Sure, Alex Karp sold some shares. Big deal. The fundamentals? Stronger than ever. So, will Palantir hit $570? Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next month, but over the next few years. Bet against AI at your own risk. Palantir has already defied expectations. It went from being labeled an overhyped SPAC-like stock to one of the biggest winners of the AI boom. We've seen the run to $85, the pullback, and now the bounce back to $89. The big question is, will Palantir keep climbing, or will it stall out? Here's what we know, AI is the future, and Palantir is at the center of it. Technical support is holding strong, buyers are stepping in when the stock dips. Long-term investors aren't selling. Alex Karp's $1 billion sale was a headline, not a disaster. What's next for Palantir? Alright, let's talk about the road ahead. Palantir has momentum, but what catalysts could push it higher, or hold it back? Bullish case, why Palantir could explode higher. If you believe in Palantir, here's why you might be rubbing your hands together like an evil AI overlord. Government dollars possibly keep pouring in. Palantir isn't selling gym memberships, it's signing billion-dollar contracts with the U.S. government and beyond. The Department of Defense is integrating Palantir's AI-powered decision-making software. Foreign governments are possibly lining up to get access to Palantir's military-grade intelligence systems. Governments don't do short-term deals. These contracts last for years, ensuring a steady flow of revenue that makes Wall Street analysts foam at the mouth. Commercial adoption is just getting started. While the government side is booming, Palantir's commercial division is growing even faster. Oil and gas companies are possibly using Palantir to predict supply chain issues before they happen. Pharmaceutical companies are likely leveraging Palantir's AI to accelerate drug discovery. Banks and hedge funds are possibly using Palantir's software to detect fraud and optimize risk. This isn't just a defense contractor anymore, this is a full-blown AI powerhouse. Bearish case, what could hold Palantir back? Now, let's not get too crazy, stocks don't go up in a straight line. There are some risks investors should keep in mind. Alex Karp selling more shares. If he dumps another billion in stock, people could panic again. Investors hate uncertainty, and insider selling always raises eyebrows. Valuation is getting stretched. Palantir isn't cheap, it's trading at a massive premium compared to traditional tech stocks. If the market suddenly decides Palantir is too expensive, we could see a sharp pullback. However, if growth continues, valuations won't possibly matter much. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love him and obey his commandments. Please acknowledge him in your plans and he will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Want more information? Please check the description section. Also again, I invite you support us by becoming a member. Link in the description section. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you. See you in the next video by God's grace. We love you, and blessings to you.